Okay. Just waiting for all of you guys. Okay, and we are live. So to all of you guys that are just joining, don't forget to like and subscribe. All of the usual. However I start the videos, you guys all know. You will get links to my YouTube channel, and all of that as soon as the video ends in the big description box. All of that. Okay, so to conclude, Sunday's matches are finished. This lighting is going to kill me. So Sunday's matches are concluded with so Spurs, Foxes, and West Ham lost. So it does mean that with a win against Bournemouth, Arsenal can actually climb back to the third spot in the Premier League, which obviously is amazing news. So we desperately do need that win. Obviously I want to know what percentage of you guys actually think that we could win it and what percentage of you think that we don't. Clearly, just by looking at a few of the comments right now, there is a lot of belief, I'd like to say, with the team. So I have just pinned my YouTube channel. It is down below in the comment section. So feel free just to click on that and you guys will get directly a link there where you can subscribe, and you will see all of the videos that I do post here as well. So I just wanted to talk about this pattern, if you guys have sort of realized it or come across it. In the past 3 lesser significant games, so the 2 Europa League matches and the EFL Cup match, the Gunners have scored 12 goals, conceded none, and they all looked superior in all 3 matches. We did have some defensive vulnerabilities, as I have thoroughly mentioned in a load of my previous videos in the first outing, but we still didn't concede. So contrasting that with the last 3 Premier League matches, it was a really shitty 1-1 draw with Manchester United, and obviously a really fortunate 3-2 win with over Aston Villa, and obviously disastrous 2-2 with Watford. So Arsenal conceded a record 31 shots. So yeah, I'm just looking at all of you guys' comments. You guys clearly have a lot to say. Also, if you don't like what I post, feel free to unwatch the video and don't actually watch it. You can just click exit. Just proclaiming that out there. Anyways, moving on. So back to the whole pattern that I was talking about. So the 2 main differences between the 2 teams, I think, is that there is quicker passing out from the back. There is much more intense pressing, and essentially there is better movement off the ball. So there are also 2 contemporary fullbacks, a mobile, athletic, modern central midfield setup, which obviously just ensures that their performance is going to be quite great. And the Premier League performances haven't been good enough. So those in the Europa League and the EFL Cup have been excellent. So I think the question that I beg to differ is whether Emery can learn the lessons from the differing displays that have been sort of portrayed and have been given off. So in other terms, does that mean that he will need to switch players, or can the shift be done without actually needing to switch any players out? Essentially, I do want to know what players you guys would switch out, and who you wouldn't. So feel free to let it go down in the comment section. One more caution: don't be excited with Mustafi's performance. He is under pressure and wants to prove a point. that he will return to his original self in the Premier League. I mean, we can only hope. Obviously, it would be great to see him sort of show us all of that. All of you guys are mentioning Ozil. There is unfortunately no current information that I have regarding him and why he's not playing. But definitely when there is, I will sort of relay it back to you guys. So Holding Kieran, that's who you would switch out, I'm guessing, in relation to the question that I did pose a little bit earlier. Okay. Yep. Emery out. I think he's doing all right. I think if he just incorporates loads of the tactics that I think could actually help us, he will be fine. So our last Premier League game against Man United, we did start with Lino, Kolasinac, Socrates, Luiz and Chambers, Torreira, Xhaka, Guendouzi, Saka, Aubameyang and Pepe. Now, before that, our match against Aston Villa, we did start with Lino, Kolasinac, Socrates, Luiz, Maitland-Niles, Xhaka, Ceballos, Guendouzi, Saka, Aubameyang and Pepe again as our attack. So I do want to know what you guys think our starting lineup will be for the game against Bournemouth. I think I did mention that in yesterday's really short and brief video if you guys were watching. If there are any changes that you guys would make, feel free to leave them down below. And tell me what changes you'd make, who you'd remove from the team, and who you'd start with. So feel free, because I can just see all your comments and I can reply to as many of you as I can. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to hear what you guys have to say and what you guys think, essentially. Unfortunately, obviously, as we all know, Ozil isn't in Emery's plans. I'm really hoping that we are going to get sort of an explanation as to why and whatever is going on. So whoever comes in fence, as long as it's not Mustafi. Let's just, I don't know, to be fair, I do agree with you there. Obviously, yesterday I did pose the question about starting with Martinelli just because he gave such a great performance. So that would kind of be interesting to see. I cannot watch Arsenal players because of Emery. I think he's giving it his best shot, to be fair. I think he is really trying, and basically some would say failing, others would say work in progress. Hey girl, what do we think of Tottenham? Well, it's not Arsenal, so we don't think about them at all. All of you guys that have just joined, if you don't already, like, subscribe. Somewhere among the comments, I didn't think I pinned it. I just I think I did write it down though. You will find direct link to my YouTube channel, which also features videos. So yeah, feel free to do that. Feel free. I urge you to do that. I did read some stuff about Tierney, and obviously this is also my opinion quite a lot. So I think that he does deserve to give his Premier League debut. He did say that Arsenal's reputation as a club, as a club that plays good football, was instrumental in his decision to join this summer. So clearly there is loads of thought that has gone into him as a player before wanting to join the club. So the 22-year-old did leave his boyhood club Celtic to make the move down south and join Arsenal. And he did mention that it's such a massive club and everybody knows the style of it. He did also mention that you learn from a young age that they play total football, which is the way I like to play. He did mention a lot of other things. Obviously, I can't recite them all. But it was just so nice to see that someone's dream did come true. And I think that he does need to show his debut. I do think he is ready. So I just guess that Emery should give the lad a start, and I think it would just be really beneficial. Hi to all my top fans, I'm going to call you that just because that's what you guys are coming up. So Jason, Terry, everyone. What number shirt would you wear? I don't know, to be fair. I don't know. I like to say my favourite number. Just because it's my favourite number, to be fair. It has nothing to do in relation to the players or nothing. but I will keep that a secret. That's a lot of information. So I do think that if Emery does give Tierney a chance, that we will see him play pretty well in the Premier League, and I do think that that we are gonna start seeing him a lot more this season. Obviously that's what I hope to see. Obviously leave your thoughts. So that's just obviously my opinion. You guys are entitled to your own. We don't need negative comments here, please. Was that retaliation to me? Don't know. I don't like negative comments either. Anyway, that is basically it for tonight's video. I just wanted to give you guys sort of more information, a little bit of my opinion, and see whatever you guys all think. Do tune in tomorrow, days after, all of that. You guys do get regular notifications, I'm guessing, if you do subscribe. If you don't and you're just joining in, then feel free to click that button, and I will catch up with all of you guys again very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your night, and thanks for watching.